Hello guys, welcome back to the final part of this video series where we are discussing Power BI most asked interview questions, and this video's part is part 4, Power BI service. So we'll be discussing all the questions on Power BI service which come in interview and are most likely to come in an interview. All right, so let's start right away. Our first question is, what is Power BI service? This is a very important question as the interviewer might want to ask you what are the basics of Power BI service and what do you mean by Power BI service. So Power BI service is also known as Power BI Online, and it is a cloud-based service or a software as a service SaaS, and it supports report editing and collaboration for teams and organization. You can connect to data sources in the Power BI service too, but modeling is limited. So it's basically an online version of Power BI desktop where you get to collaborate with different employees of your organization. And the Power BI service is used to do things such as creating dashboards, creating and sharing apps, analyzing and exploring your data to uncover business insights, and much more. A bonus question you can get here is that what is the difference between Power BI desktop and Power BI service? So I have covered this difference with the help of this visual here. And Power BI desktop lets you connect with many data sources, but on the other hand, Power BI service lets you connect to some data sources, and the other differences are in front of you, so you can quickly just check this out. Okay. Another question and very important one is, what is RLS and how do you implement it? So basically RLS is row level security, and it can be used to restrict data access for given users. Filters are used to restrict this data access at the row level, and you can define filters within these roles. And in Power BI service, users with access to a workspace have access to data sets in that particular workspace. So what you can do is you can basically apply filters to user and user profile so that they are only shown selected data. All right. And user can define the rules and roles in Power BI desktop and also publish them to Power BI service to configure row level security. So you have to make roles in desktop, Power BI desktop, and then you have to publish your report and then configure row level security in Power BI service. And the steps to implement RLS are as follows. You have to first import your dataset. Then from the modeling tab, you have to select manage roles. And from the manage roles window, select create. Then under roles, provide a name for your role. And then select a table to which you want to apply a DAX rule. And in the table filter DAX expression box, enter whatever DAX expression that you require and select the check mark above the expression box to validate the expression, and then finally select save. Also, I will be adding a link for this RLS and how to configure RLS. So please make sure you check that out from the description box. Okay, and one final bonus question you could get on RLS is like, what is the difference between static RLS and dynamic RLS? So you could say that static RLS has fewer users and is used for fewer security roles, whereas dynamic RLS is for greater number of users and provides greater number of security roles. Security logics are high level and quite straightforward in static RLS, and users are not added or removed frequently. And dynamic RLS has a logic which is more complex than static RLS, and we use dynamic RLS because when users are added or removed frequently. So there you go. Moving on to the next question, we have, what is a Power BI gateway? Another very important question, guys. Gateways functions as bridges between the in-house data sources and Azure cloud services. And by using a gateway, organizations can keep databases and other data sources on their on-premises networks, yet securely use that on-premises data in cloud services. So we have three types of gateway here. We have on-premises gateway, which is a personal mode as well. It is used by only one person and data can be imported and is only valid on Power BI service. And then we have not the personal mode, we have the actual on-premises gateway, which is an advanced form of the personal gateway supporting the direct query and usable by multiple users to refresh the data. Then finally, we have virtual network data gateway, which allows multiple users to connect to multiple data sources that are secured by virtual networks. So basically, the most important gateways are the personal mode and on-premises gateway. And then there comes virtual network data gateway. Okay, so the next question we have here is, what are the different roles in workspaces? And we have four most important roles in Power BI, which is the admin, member, contributor, and viewer roles. So basically, viewer is the least important role, or it comes last in the hierarchy. It basically just lets you have a read-only access, but you can interact with visuals as well. And then comes the contributor role. In this role, you can access and interact with reports and dashboards. And additionally, this role can create, edit, copy, and delete items in a workspace. It also lets you publish reports and schedule refreshes and modify gateways. Then just above it, there comes the member role. The member role can access and interact with reports and dashboards. And then it can also, perform all the functions which a contributor can. This role is also able to add other users to the viewer or contributor role. And then admin is the highest role in the hierarchy, and this role can do all of the functions which member, contributor, and viewer can do. But above than this, it can also add and remove all users, including other admins. And the bonus question you could get here is, what is the difference between my workspace and workspace? So my workspace is basically nothing but it is your personal workspace, or for any other Power BI customer, which lets you work with your own content. And workspace, a common workspace, lets you collaborate with different users or people from the similar organization. Moving on, we have the final question, which is, which Power BI license have you worked on your previous projects? So basically, interviewers, they want to know about your previous projects, and they also want to know what all licenses have you worked on, what all capabilities do you come with, and the responsibilities which you showed in your previous projects. So there are three licenses to use from, which is the premium, pro, and free license. So the pro license is basically designed for individual users, allowing them to connect to multiple data sources, create reports, and share content with their organization. And it is perfect for individuals looking to dip a toe into data visualization and analytics. Whereas Power BI Premium is geared towards large organizations that require enhanced performance, scalability, and it also offers a dedicated cloud resource package and advanced features on a per capacity basis. So this is the main difference between Premium, Pro, and then there is free license, which lets you do a number of things, but it has limited access as compared to Premium and Pro. So what you could do is you can say that I have previously worked on a Pro license, because Premium is the highest license which admins and project managers get. So thank you guys, this was all from this video series. I hope I have shared some good information on all of these most asked interview questions, and do let me know in the comment section down below what other questions you would like for me to answer them, and also what other videos you want to see from my end. So this was all. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, and bye bye.